Okay, we're back with Lords of the Fallen and we'll go outside. Kill this guy. We have to go to both sides to open some gate. Well, die. Thank you. No, this is the second gate. Behind the monk that will meet soon. The other side is the first gate. Oh, we also found our first sealed runes and the big rune. We will use these later to craft runes for our weapons. But there are many doors that you can open with the sealed runes, so don't craft them all, always have a few with you, so you can open these hidden doors. Okay, this monkey...
You! Help me! Please!
What happened to your hand?
Spider venom. It burns like Adir himself touched it.
Rip the wound and suck the poison out.
Too late. It already spread.
There's only one way to stop the venom. Separate the poisoned limb from the body.
You want me to cut my arm off? You're a madman.
You'll see the judges soon then.
I can't. I won't. It's in your hands.
You have to decide if you will let him live or let him die. You should let him live because he will later upgrade your potions if you do it. So, for the moment, we will separate his arm. As soon as my weapon starts working again.
Alright. On your head be it.
Thank you. I owe my life to you, stranger. Wait. You're not one of the monastics. The markings on your face.
A gift from the court. A reminder of my sins.
Please, put the axe down now.
Okay. We have to give him
You
one
need
of our
someone to
potions
patch you
so he
up.
survives.
You won't hold long in this state.
I am the healer monk here. And yes, I see the irony of the situation.
You must have supplies.
I do. They're in the laboratory, but the place is full of Rogar beasts. It's no use. I won't make it there in this condition.
If you don't give him the potion now, he will die, but if you give him one, you will permanently lose one of the empty bottles. So it's a worthy trade-off for later in the game to give him a potion now.
Here, take this one.
See, now I have only 4 potions, and even if I refill them, I will not have 5 again. But since we did the cellar run, we have 1 more potion here. Okay. We could go straight here and further to the next boss, but here are a lot of side quests in this area. And a special one if you have the monk Cypher deal. Little spider. What's in here? Light armor. Probably not worth wearing now, but let me check. Another way up to the area. If you miss this, the second lever, you will have to take this way. But now we go to the monk Cypher quest. This guy here will not appear for you if you don't have to download monk Cypher. He will give you a small little quest, and as a reward you will get an item that will help you find more secrets.
Get away from me! Don't hurt me!
I've no mind to take your life.
You have my thanks. But understand your markings, your face. You frighten me.
There are demons infesting the whole of this place. Flee if you wish to live.
Everyone took refuge in the Citadel. Antanas, our leader, gave oath that he would mark the way to the remaining entrance. But I can't follow the signs when the whole place is teemed by those monsters. I'm trapped.
I'll keep an eye on the markings.
Listen carefully. This trinket will help you discover Antanas' markings. There are 3 signs I know of. Please find them. Return to me as soon as you locate the signs Antanas left for us. If you help me, I'll give you something of interest in return.
Okay. Now we got the Guide of Antanas. We have to equip it. And now we can find these 3 markings he was talking about. I'll show you, this is the other way. And here is this there. Let's kill these guys here. Heavy armor. Of course we will wear it immediately. I don't care that we cannot roll now. But if you do, don't worry so much. See, here's the first marking. Actually the second marking, depending on which way you take. left. This is where we would have come out. Sure. This is the way below, where we came out. Took the way downstairs. Now we're back. Up there was the monk. The other side is the monk Cypher. Now if you take the lower route,
Anybody here?
to this building, we have another place to check out and get ambushed by.
Ninth night on watch. How could the Rokar get inside the sacred walls of Keystone? They appeared out of nowhere. The graveyard is swarming with them. I need to alert the others.
Now here we have a rune chest. You can put inside a rune and we'll get some worth treasure here out of it. Attribute point shards. These are important. Don't use them in the beginning of the game, because if you use the attribute point shard, the level requirement for the next level will go up, and later in the game you will need a lot of experience to get a level up. So keep them until you really need them. Okay, let's see if any of the armor we just got is better. No, of course not. This door is locked until you open it from the other side. Back on the bridge, but I forgot to show you something. Here, when you come from the lower way, you find the second marking on this wall. Now, a little bit here. Just got the gauntlet. The gauntlet is a very useful weapon because it will allow you to attack enemies in the distance, like this guy up there. By pressing left on the D-pad, you can change the firing mode from single fire to multi-fire and a grenade. But on my first playthrough I only used the single fire.
As if one wasn't enough.
With the left trigger, as you can see, you can fire. It will consume a lot of magic. Oh, I wasn't careful there and died. But as I said before, dying is not a big problem because it just means more experience for you if you can survive until you get your experience back. see, firing takes a lot of magic. And in the beginning we don't have enough to fire a second shot. Actually, as a warrior, you probably will not have enough to fire a second shot until the end of the game. But no problem, you can just walk up and kill it. Now, as you can see, there's another rune. When you come from here, just turn right, use this rune, and you have to go back now to the monk to get your monk to
Mighty
Cypher
Antanas.
finished.
My research is over. I dare to claim that this gauntlet does only one thing, but it does it rather well. It eats hatred like a hungry lion and spits it out like a dragon spits fire. Its bearer can wield it like a horrible weapon, but his soul must not be pure. A shattered soul will make the most out of this device.
saw, getting poisoned is no joke. There's a lot of XP from these little spiders. Okay, we got all 3 runes, so we talked to him.
There were 3 signs left by Antanas. Did you find them?
I found all of them. Let me show you.
There were other refuge rooms. I don't think that anyone made it there. I pray for their souls, but they won't need their worldly goods anymore. This item will lead you there. Goodbye. May the judges save me from the demons.
Now we got the compass. The compass is a very useful item on your first playthrough, because it will show you, it will emanate a sound from if you're near a treasure or hidden area. So let's wear it. We probably won't need it because we should have everything remembered from the secret areas. But you never know if we miss a treasure here and there. There's, as you already saw, the areas are pretty densely packed with treasures and hidden chests and everything. So it's easy to overlook something.
Where is what?
Back off! This doesn't concern you.
Don't drop.
Whatever you want. You won't get an answer from a dead man.
Seems it's your lucky day, altar boy.
What was that about?
They're liars, and worse besides. Not only did they steal my family valuables, but they've hidden the pathway.
Pathway?
A door to places otherwise unreachable. Places that hold secrets, and secrets hold power. I was on my way there when the Rogar appeared out of nowhere.
Why are you so sure it's still here?
It's in the Book of Lineage, and the book does not lie.
You sure those friars stole from you? I've always taken them for bookworms, not lifters.
Don't be a fool. The men in here are just as twisted and corrupt as the people outside. I bet Antanas, this savior, allows it. They've bled the villagers dry over the years. They think people forget that the truth gets buried with the bodies they helped create. But they're wrong. I know what they did.
This is a monastery. No women allowed.
No criminals allowed either, but here you are. If it's to be an inquisition, tell me about that constellation on your ugly face. I thought not. Let's both keep our secrets.
I must go.
Suit yourself. You again. You see, I'm looking for a dagger. Poor craftsmanship, simple, rusty. Seen it by any chance?
I thought you were looking for the pathway. Why go after a worthless dagger?
It's an heirloom. It means a lot to me. With the help of my Book of Lineage, it can point me directly to the pathway. Does it sound like your business? No. Back off.
If I've seen it, what profits me to tell you?
Because, you overgrown turnip, I know a lot of things about this place. Things that you might find useful. This place, this monastery we're standing in, it's been built to seal off something. And I have a key to a secret entrance to its catacombs.
Do I strike you as a man who cares?
You look like my mother's worst nightmare.
Big mouth, little girl.
This little girl will break your neck. I am Yatka, and I'm no one's little girl.
Alright.
I don't care.
As she told us, she's looking for her daggers. And before we go there to fight the first boss, the second boss, we will look for her daggers. And use this checkpoint without refilling our potions. Because at the moment I have still 3 and want some more multiplayer.
Mighty Antanas, I've found traces of a Rogar lord that was once known for his preoccupation with the physical force, and his shield being no less than a weaponry masterpiece. That's most peculiar, as I would never have suspected Rogar to care for it. No wonder he had the most dedicated followers in all the battles he commanded.
You may wonder why there are ambushes all over the place on the maps. You will need them later to upgrade your weapons and craft the runes, but you don't need them now. Here, you hear the sound. Oh, kill them. As you can hear, there's a peculiar sound. That's because we have a secret here, and we're wearing the compass, so it emanates the sound. Let's drop it down. Take it, and we have the tower key. Good job. This area is dangerous. Here we have the spider. The first one is a special enemy, so you only have to fight it once. You know, told you not to fight the spiders, but this one, since it only comes here once, is worth fighting. And we have Gauntlet now, so we can fire it. Stupid spider. Always do the same mistakes. But who cares, we saved Nyats. Advance any further. We already resetted our XP multiplier, so we can also reskill a little bit. Okay, let's put some points into spells and get the prayer spell. This spell is very helpful in the beginning because you can heal yourself with it. Now spend some points. Not enough for second level, but we need more endurance. So now we're hurt at the moment. If I press B, hold it, make my spell, and as you see, my energy is ticking up. You can do this, wait for it, but since we already resetted the multiplayer, we can just make sure to get healed. Spider. Shoot it. Try to kill it fast. Pisses me off. just heard this little music. That usually means you did something quest related. And this area here is, as you see, a little laboratory where we will find the monk later in the game. First we have to find him at the place where he went to heal. Then he will come here to strengthen your potions.
This is my 6th night on watch. The fires on the horizon have burnt out. An all-encompassing silence has fallen. Maybe the Rogar have retreated. Hope the villagers can return to their homes soon.
Fate. My first playthrough, this axe was something I used a long time. But somehow now I like persistence. Whoa, that was close. Nearly fell down. Check, I think this is the way door I told you before. There we go. Yatkas Dagger. Now we can turn him to Yatka. But first let me check out everything here because I think I missed something. Oh, that was the first enemy that stood up again after you kill him. You usually have to look at the experience bonus on the lower right side. If you don't get it immediately, it usually means the enemy will stand up again and fight the second time. Keep an eye out for it. This is the area I meant before. Now we're back where we started. So let's go back down. Yeah, stuff. And another enemy. Stay down. Okay. Now we pretty much got everything here. You may be wondering what the other way was that we ignored before. Down here. See, no experience bonus, that means he will come back up. Wait a second. That's the easiest way to deal with this guy. Now here are the catacombs. This will be a very hard area for you now, but it's very good to level up. Let me see, maybe we can go inside. First have to give Yatkas Daggers back, and she will give us the key for this area.
You again. You see, I'm looking for a dagger. Poor craftsmanship, simple, rusty. Seen it by any chance?
I might have found what belongs to you.
You found it. Its engraving will point me toward the pathway, as soon as I can decipher it. Since I've no need to look in the catacombs anymore, you can have this key.
I must go.
Suit yourself.
Thanks for the key. Now we could do the boss, but there is something very useful in catacombs that we will get now. And I'm dying. Oh, that was stupid. 20% of my experience. Not this guy for now. This guy for now. So I can do this jump now correctly. It was a stupid death and has cost me experience, but jump. No, I have to jump over there because it pisses me off. I hate this little house. I serve. No. I don't want to wander too far inside, but there's a little quest at the beginning. When you come from the side,
Hey, over here! Shh! You'll wake it up! Let me out of here! The jailer's key is right behind you.
No! If you open his door, the sound will wake up the beast in my cell.
What is going on here?
We've both been trapped inside this prison because of him. He's the murderer, but he keeps putting the blame on me.
That's because you are the murderer.
Why not just let both of you out?
The sound of the door will wake up the beast behind us.
Only one of us will make it out alive. The one with the open cell door.
I need to go.
okay, let me explain. Okay. Now this one forward. If you let out the guy on the right side, the guy on the left side will die and will drop something that will replenish your magic as, when you fight. This was very helpful in my first playthrough, but I want to go to get the other.
You are going to kill us!
This time around. So this time I will free this guy. Is he dead already?
You are going to kill us!
Okay. Let's first kill this guy. Maybe he's too strong at the moment for us, but anyway.
You are going to kill us!
The dog is dead, so we fire. He usually doesn't like it.
You are going to kill us!
Throws his traps, but still be able to kill him. These guys, as you can see, give a lot of experience, so... Okay, back to these
You
guys.
are going to kill us!
See, letting out the right one gives you magic, letting out the left one should give you health. And that's what we try now. right one died. Take his treasure. Dim hope. They say that hope dies last. The presumed origin of this amulet is hidden in the tales of old craftsmen. They believe that it was forged during the devastating besettlement of Castle Bog by the royal blacksmith to protect his daughter from the dangerous enemy. This one should heal us. We have to kill something for it to work. Oh no. These shield guys are way too strong. I could fight them, but it's not really worth it. It's going to be just after the first boss. Don't kill me. We have to fight them. Ways to fight him. Best way is to stagger them. Then you can hit him behind his shield. And that was a small one. There's also a bigger one that hurts you more. Now let me think. Should I do the first boss or explore this area a little bit? Because you can find very good weapons here.
My workers have started rebuilding the foundations of the West Wing. We thought we knew our monastery inside out. Yes, it contains many secrets, but something like this? We discovered corridors deep in the ground. It looks nothing like the monastery as we know it. Must have been built on something that's much older. Maybe even older than the Judge stories.
If you go this way, you will find another boss area that is definitely too hard for us. Now there's only one shard here. It's a good opportunity to see. I cannot get my potions back here. Okay, for explanations. Here is a boss area that we will not fight now because there's a spider up there, and maybe just run inside and get the scrolls.
We found those two fighting in the rain, calling each other murderers. We didn't have time to investigate. We imprisoned both of them, just in case. Even if none of them is a murderer. Both are loud troublemakers.
Another spider will follow me. Okay, before we explore any further, we will try to find the first boss. Second boss. I don't know why I call him the first boss. another attribute point. We just backtrack a little, kill a little enemies. Just switched areas, bodies respawned. Alright, and the ring we just had ticked my energy full again. Ticks my energy full, but very, very slowly. So okay. Experience. That's enough for another. Inside there will be a boss fight. Let me explain the boss fight to you before I do anything. On the left there will be 3 statues. I can show. Here, you see the first one. These 3 statues are where you put the shard of heroes to respec your character. And if you do this while the boss is fighting, the boss will run over there and destroy the statue and will give you some one achievement and a weapon that lies there. Yeah. Also, the boss, the special requirement is
Watch out!
not use the
There
shield.
are some freaks on your side of the gate.
She locked us in. So much, Yatka. Why did you do that? This is the thief statue, this is the warrior statue, and this is the cleric statue. We will put a shard in here. So we will get a warrior weapon when he destroys it. this, he's open. Then he will kneel down, and after he kneels down he will run over to the statue. But when he kneels down he will summon some enemies. You can easily discard them. In the beginning only one, later only two. He walks over there. Good opportunity to slay him. Luck. See if I screwed it up. No, I didn't. I got the yellow shield. Special moves enhanced with protection. Now, if I use the tower shield and put it into the ground, it shoots out 3 additional power shields. And he broke the statue, so we should get a special weapon from here. Warrior sword. Pretty good one-handed weapon, as you can see. Little bit less damage than the persistent sword, but can attack faster, and it has a socket, so we could put a shard inside later. side. I should say this door is blocked on the other side. And the story will advance if you go this direction. But as I showed you before, you can go into the catacombs, and the catacombs have some pretty epic weapons for us. So we will backtrack a little.
You again.
A lot of experience. We got a nice boost from letting him destroy the statue, which will come and prove pretty handy in the beginning. Let me think, should we put something into spells? Because the rage spell is very good as a warrior. Let's do that. We have one more spell point, and we raise our fate to 12. Now we can use Rage. Rage will stop your exhaustion from any attacks, and will have a lot of time to deal extreme damage. That's why the warrior is a little bit overpowered, and our first choice was to take. Let me show you. Rage. Attack. See, I can continuously attack as long as I want without getting exhausted. Which deals a lot of damage. lever for unlocking the boss fight downstairs, but we won't need it now. Just activating it for later in the game. Door we cannot go. Another door we cannot go. So we pull this lever, it's open. We can get inside. Now let me switch rings here because there's a breakable wall. And this ring I can find.
Before imprisonment, every criminal is branded. The tattoo on his face shows everyone his sins. Even if someone manages to escape from prison, he won't escape from his own face.
Heard the sound. So
They brought another man in here yesterday. He was plotting against Antanas, a curse, and his family. I consider them murderers and thieves, but I just hate these political activists.
hear the sound, so bam. And here we get the Heirloom. This weapon is great. Why? At the moment it has 85 strength and is a little bit slow, but when we have fought through this arena we will upgrade this Heirloom, then it will do 120 damage. Pretty much the strongest weapon early in this game. Also collect all these human skulls, because later we can trade them for pretty worthless shield.
Is anybody there? Please help! Help!
We have the lever handle we just collected. We put it inside here. Open the door. Help the pull pedal out. Where is he? Did he just die?
Hurry up and do it! I can feel my eyesight fade. Hurry up and do it!
Somehow the cutscene didn't trigger. Usually he tells you that he's infested and wants to die and you should just kill him. So we'll do that. 1500 experience for us. And a spell punch. See this one and gives more experience. God blades. Not as strong as what we already collected, and oh, it needs 18 strength. Also, because we upgraded our faith, we can now use the Heirloom. So, at least if you don't want to play with faith, I would suggest investing these 10 points, because this one is kill me. Ah. That's what I get for wanting too much. To fight them all again. That's where we started. But anyway, this is where we started. He will get up again.
The locked and hidden parts of the catacombs could be holding more than secrets and sins we are aware of. One of the Rogar lords leading the raid on Keystone has been spotted inside. He killed many of our soldiers before they even recognized the danger. All we know so far is that he somehow feeds on our rage. Let us feed on his.
Guys, great. Why? Because sooner or later they will stagger. Like this, and then you can just own them. As you saw, they give a lot
Of course.
experience.
It is a good thing when the evil is eliminated from a person. Evil is gone. But what remains of the person is different. We need to look closer. And personally, I don't know how to treat these people. They seem to behave normally. They walk, talk, but in some way they just seem unreal.
Living legend heavy. This is great. And cold blood light. As you can see, it's weighs less. We go back to grey weight and have a lot of defense for this part of the game. I think we should make a break here, and we'll see you next time to upgrade the Heirloom and get a little bit further.